Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Monday's episode of The Gifted, Season 1 episode, I believe we're on 9 or 10. It's one of them, but I'll put it up on the thing. Another good episode. Very, more questions kind of answered a little bit. We get to a point where now, the main two kids, Alex and, Lauren, their father decides, we gotta go see your grandfather because he worked at Trash Industries a long time ago. He went to go visit him and he hasn't seen him since he was a kid. He left him as a child. And then he goes over there to see him to try to figure out, what does he know? What is Trash Industries doing to these mutants? And it goes from there. Then you find out that his father's parents were mutants, and then they passed it down to him, who was a mutant as well, and he passed it down to his son, which is the main father of the two kids. He's a mutant as well, but he doesn't have his powers due to the fact that he was sick at one point, and they came up with a cure to, cure the mutant disease. Not really disease, the powers. So he took it away from him, and then his kids ended up getting it. So pretty much getting the same powers as their grandfathers, their great-grandparents had. Which means if they touch hands and use their powers together, they basically can destroy maybe a block or maybe a city. That's how powerful they supposedly are. But, yeah. That was a cool episode. Very interesting, though, to find out that they were actually mutants back in the 1950s and in different countries, like London. Because in the beginning of this, it shows London, and then you see two mutants being, just hiding out, just trying to be normal, and then they get attacked, and then something happens, and then we found out that they are the great-grandparents of the two main kids in the show, so that was pretty cool. Then we find out that the grandfather had powers as well, and then, of course, their father finds out that his father only did that, It's very confusing, but the main kid's father finds out that his father was protecting him all this time because he was a mutant as well, and they had that secret past that their family members were kind of like terrorists, and they were bad, so he was just trying to protect them, and then Sentinel Service came in, attacked the grandfather, basically. He died, and now we're at this point now, what's going to happen now? I mean, obviously, his son has to go tell his kids that, listen, you guys could be dangerous if you guys put your powers together. Something can happen. We don't know. Well, that's all going now. You have, Blank trying to figure out what happened to her foster home because it got ransacked in the last episode. So that's something that could be, introduced in the next couple episodes. So let's see what happens there. And, like I said, great episode. And also, they met a mutant who couldn't talk, who had super speed, and there was kind of funny moments of seeing her trying to fight everybody, so that was kind of cool. I just like the show a lot. I think they get to the points really quickly. They keep us guessing at what's going to happen next, because I still can't figure out where this is in the timeline of all the X-Men stuff, but I'm starting to get close to it, so let's see what happens. So leave a comment below, let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.